Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Ask Matt Lloyd. I've got Akiba here, I've got Josh, both Diamond clients. We're in Costa Rica and they've got the question for today. So guys, how can I help?
So Matt, we know you have a large company, okay? You have a lot of people that support you and have helped. We also know that you have to do personal life, okay? And you have so many people that help you right now at this level in your business. They have to understand some of your personal life. How do you separate personal life and business life with those that you work with?
For me, the honest answer is with great difficulty. You know, it's very hard to do. So people kind of in my personal life, for example, who are not in the business in any way, they have to know that the business is my focus. It is going to get most of my attention. It is going to be constantly occupying my mind. So they have to be extremely understanding of that. And if someone comes into my life, you know, on a personal basis, and they're not willing to accept that the business is going to be my focus, then that's not going to be a relationship that's going to work in my life, because I'm not willing to sacrifice the business at this point for anyone. It is like an obsession in my life. It is the priority right now. So whoever, you know, just on a, if we're speaking like from a standpoint of whoever I end up with as a spouse, long term, they're going to have to be extremely understanding. And I think with most entrepreneurs, it's a real challenge. Like I saw an article, and I'm sure you guys saw it too. It went a little bit viral. One of Elon Musk's, his ex-wives, wrote a post on Quora. Did you guys see that?
Not yet.
No, not yet. So he'd been through several different relationships, and one of his ex-wives wrote about, you know, why is he so good at what he does, Elon Musk? And she said it's just he is constantly obsessed with it. He's constantly thinking about his business, and it's really all that occupies his mind. So it's very challenging for anyone who is going to come into his life, or any real high-performance entrepreneur, to get a lot of time and attention when the business is such a major focus. So that's the first thing. It takes very understanding people in your personal life to be able to accept that. Most people will not, and I don't blame them. Like I don't envy someone who's in a relationship with an entrepreneur who's not also involved in the business, because they're always going to be competing against the business. Now, you guys are lucky because you're both in the business. You told me off camera. So that's a big thing you have going for you. You're both in the business. But in my own life, I'm always going to be kind of the Lone Ranger. I want to run the business myself. So it's just going to be me, and those other people need to be very understanding. I don't know if that answered your question. Were you also referring to people inside the business?
Yeah, also, you know, because where we are in the business together, and you give direction to people that work for you and with you, when you have somebody that you know really well, that you would say is a personal friend that's also helping you in the business, and they just don't like your idea, and you want your idea to be presented the way that you would like to see your idea presented.
Well, to be honest, I don't really have anyone like that inside of Mo. Like, whatever my idea is, that's usually the idea that gets done. So, yeah, usually I'm going to do things my way. But I get where you're coming from. I think that if you're in a partnership, or you've got multiple stakeholders in the business where you are very good friends with them, you've developed that personal relationship, and you have different views or opinions on how something should be done, how a product should be launched, or what the product should be. I think the best thing you can do is clearly divide who's going to be focused in what areas, and then one person calls the shots in those areas. So, for example, one of you might be much stronger at the sales and the conversion part, writing, selling on the phone, having those one-on-one conversations. one of you might be much more systems orientated or much better at the accounting. So dividing up the roles so people have their own little area, their own territory that they focus on, they're responsible for, and that way you avoid some of the conflicts. I think that's the best way. Did I answer your question or did I completely miss it?
No, that's good. Okay. All right. Thanks, Matt.
Okay. All right. So if you have a question for me, go to askmattlloyd.com. Otherwise, we will see you tomorrow.